Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we're back doing our AI-only championship series here in Civilization 6, our fall 2021 campaign, and we're on to Group Stage 4. So with Group Stage 4, we got Portugal, we got Rough Rider Teddy, we got Kristina in Sweden, we got the French version of Eleanor of Aquitaine, we got Congo, we got Hammurabi and Babylon, we got Chandragupta, and we got Basil here with Byzantium. So I'm pretty excited about this group because, well, I don't think we've seen Portugal before. Hammurabi was super overpowered every time we watched him. I don't remember if we saw Byzantium, but I'm excited to see him. And then Rough Rider Teddy should also be fairly good. Like, I think this is one of the better groups. I don't think this was the group of death, because isn't the next group? 5 or 6 was the group of death, but this one's pretty dang close, I have to be honest. So we did our random number generator, and I ended up getting wetlands as the map, which ironically it was like a 1 to 15, and we rolled a 15. So I was like, all right, there you go. So we've not seen wetlands either, so hopefully that one's going to be unique. I did turn off barbarian clans just because we didn't really see any barbarians in the last game. Someone mentioned that as well, and I think it's just because everyone just turned into a city-state. Could have also been based on the map. Yeah. I think we're just going to leave it off. And then we went ahead and left off tech and civic shuffle mode. I also did go ahead and slightly tweak the dramatic age mode. We went from a 3.0 to a 3.5 now. Remember, the original deity was a 5. So if you got to watch the previous episodes for me to explain what's going on there. But it should be a little more punishing, but hopefully still not as bad as it was before. So I think everything else is good to go. So we'll go ahead and start game, and I'll come back here as soon as we load in. All right, we're going to load in now second time. First time we loaded in, we had 2 continents, and the smaller of the continent had 5 civs, and the larger of the continent had 3. And I was like, yeah, I don't know about this one. So we decided just to go ahead and reload it. Okay, so with the reveal all, I think we're good to go. So we have this little continent over here that has both Congo and Byzantium on top of it. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. I'm actually kind of intrigued by it because they're going to have to fight, so that's going to be okay. Then we have a little larger continent here in the middle. We have Sweden to the north. We have Eleanor of Aquitaine smack dab in the middle. We have Teddy. I'm gonna mistake you for England here, but Rough Rider Teddy is to the south of Eleanor, and then we got this Babylon. Oh my gosh! And then the Babylon colors look just like oh crap! I just had Simon Bolivar. So man, I'm just gonna completely mix all these up. But anyways, he is to the east, and then Chandragupta is on the far east. There's actually not a lot of room for really anyone here. And then Portugal is on a continent by himself, but like there's not much room. Actually, this is still part of the same continent. Yeah, I kind of dig this. I think this is a good balanced one. No one has a lot of room, and I actually think that's going to be a good change of pace, and it's also going to be a good test for our new dramatic age mode. So before we get too much into this, I also want to apologize for the numbering issues we've had in our last few episodes and thumbnails and stuff like that. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I wish I could tell you. I think it's just I've been so busy, my brain's just not been there. So I definitely with this series, it's a little hard sometimes because it's like you got the group number and then you have the episode number, and that's just, yeah. I maybe should just like actually name the groups letters instead of numbers. That might have been a little easier. Maybe that's why they do that in FIFA. They call them Group ABC. I don't know. So remember, this is actually wetlands. So that means there's going to be a lot of marshes, which give a negative defensive strength when defending. So I don't know how that's going to affect our wars. Also there's going to be a lot of rivers, so probably a lot of floods. So Congo did go settle like right on top of Byzantium, so we'll have to see how that shakes out, whether or not Byzantium punishes them or whether or not it matters. Teddy's a little trapped over here, but I think he's got a little room. I don't think this is terrible here. Sweden also, like, literally no one has that much room, so that's why I think this is going to be okay. Although if this benefits one person, it's going to be Eleanor here, because remember, she just like straight flips cities, which is going to be interesting to see. I'm also not sure what's with the frame rate on this map, but that's okay. India is over to the east. We do have a bunch of barbarians this time fighting, so that's good. You know, if anyone has a bunch of room, I guess it's Portugal, although it's not really necessarily great room. You know, if he can come down here and settle, that's probably going to be his best option. But the thing is, he might end up having any city over here just easily flipped just because of just all the potential loyalty pressure here. So yeah, honestly, he's probably not going to be able to settle a city down here. He's going to have to like get the cities up there. Doesn't mean he's not going to try, but you know, We'll see. We'll see. There's also a couple little islands all over the place, so we'll have to see who ends up grabbing those as well. Interesting, while we weren't paying attention, Byzantium went and conquered Congo, which I'm not entirely surprised by. Actually, it seems pretty normal here. It is flipping from Byzantium. Let's see, 2.7 per turn is not bad. 13 turns, 12 turns, it looks like it will flip. So this is pretty big. Okay, he got it. He got the loyalty back. I was going to say it's pretty big for him to actually hold on to the city before the end of the era. Otherwise, it could be just a bad situation because that would almost count as a loss then for him. He needs to go ahead and grab the meteor site. Oh, he skipped the meteor site. Okay, Congo could actually grab it then. We'll see if anyone actually grabs it, but that's going to be a chariot right now, and no one actually has chariots, so that would be pretty key. Although, actually, I suppose Byzantium getting him wouldn't be as nice because he's already got a couple spearmen over here. So, Congo got punished, definitely, for his aggressive settling. The funny thing is Byzantium's also having to deal with barbarians right now, which is hilarious. There's also some barbarians here with Congo as well. Now, is anyone else fighting? I don't know anyone else was close enough quite to fight. France has a warrior at half HP. Oh, Teddy just went and took over Paris. Okay, Teddy is starting off like a Teddy. There you go, man. There you go. Now, he is no longer having loyalty issues there. All right, this is, I gotta say, it feels good to watch Teddy do that, only because, I mean, many times we've talked up Teddy only to have him just completely crap the bed. And pretty much the last couple times we've done these AI only championship series, that's exactly what's happened. So it's good to see Teddy actually do a good war here. No one has grabbed the meteor site yet, which is still kind of mind-blowing. Teddy is still kind of losing it. Now, what's big here is if he can get a golden age compared to dark age, that's where things are going to just go so much nicer for him. He does have 4 towns. He's about to throw down the 5th. Same thing over here with Babylon. Babylon didn't have to conquer anything. Babylon, honestly, well, is Chandragupta on his side. So, excuse me, hiccups. Babylon's always, oh my God, the hiccups. Take a breath. All right, we're good. Babylon has always been just crazy good ever since they got introduced, just because they get some crazy, ridiculous science. I will say right now his science isn't that great. So we'll see whether or not he's able to, well, when he's able to start snowballing that. Mumbai is still being held here. Ironically enough, Byzantium is potentially losing Nicodemia to zombies and units, but that's okay. Right now, he's fine. I actually think they've pieced out. It looks like they pieced out because they're no longer, that is the wrong person. Who are we clicking? Basil here. Yeah, I don't think they're currently warring each other anymore. Nah, they kind of seemed like they were not near each other. So, okay. Then is Teddy still at war, or did Teddy peace out France? Actually, France is now getting killed by, by Sweden. Yeah, so that means she definitely peaced out Teddy at that point. So the funny thing about this is we go and talk about how this map's going to really benefit Eleanor of Aquitaine. And the AI's like, ha 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 ha, you think, do you? Oh, Paris just ended up straight flipping back. Which is what happens there, but it was full loyalty, was it not? Did Teddy give it back? Kind of confused by that one. Because he had full loyalty, I could have sworn. Huh, interesting. Well, that sucks for Teddy then, actually. Yeah, that will probably go down as a lost war for him. Although he does have 4 cities right now, and let's see on science. His science is right up there right now with Babylon. So, okay, he's not in a terrible spot, but yeah, you would like to see him hold on to that if you're rooting for him, for sure. Can Congo come back from this? I'm a little concerned by that. He still only has 2 cities. Like, everyone else has been throwing down their 5th city, or their 4th, you know, at least, and he still only has 2, so he's got some work to do. Did anyone grab that meteor site? Yes, I think Congo did because he's got the chariot. Well, he's got some chariots here too, so I don't know. Someone did eventually grab it though. Looks like Eleanor of Aquitaine is gonna potentially hold here. Era's ending, and so I am a little intrigued to see if Eleanor is gonna be able to get a golden age. I feel like with losing a city, specifically her capital, and then being at another war, and not really seeing any wonders for her, she might be a little behind the 8 ball right now. For sure. All right, Teddy decided to declare war here on Babylon. Oh, Babylon is also getting invaded by Chandragupta. Chandragupta does not have... he just popped out his Varu. No HP on this city, but still has some walls, which is a little unfortunate. Yeah, he needs to get that elephant up there as quickly as possible, and he could take it. I don't see Teddy doing anything, though. Teddy's going to need some catapults before he can actually do anything. So, interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So Babylon and Eleanor, who I'd have to say would probably be the two favorites on this map, are the two that immediately start getting their butts kicked as we get started. So, well, we'll see how it ends up working out. He is going to be able to grab it. Oh, no. He will be able to grab it if he gets that Varu in there. But it's a slow terrain, man. The slow terrain. It has no walls now. So he just needs to get his melee unit there. All right, so everyone got a golden age. So that does not screw over Eleanor then. And I think loyalty is going to be pretty much okay. The thing is, Eleanor does not have walls yet. That is going to be a bit unfortunate here if Teddy decides to go for war again. I did just see a hero with Teddy. Did we not? Yeah, there he is. He's got Maui. Okay. Okay. I as a Teddy fan, kind of rooting for him to decide to go back for Paris again, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Chandragupta, I feel like he needs to pull out a win here. Oh, interesting. So he got freaking man-at-arms already? Oh, no. That's going to wreck the Varu, especially if he's doing the river crossing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. He can ninja the city. It's all going to depend on what this man-at-arm does. He's going to grab it. He ninja'd it because the man-at-arms went after the archer. Interesting. Now, will Chandragupta be able to hold on to it? It's close. It's close. It's close. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Golden Era up here. Looks like Congo is going back on the offensive. He does have his unique unit, which is pretty strong right now as well. Unfortunately for him, Mumbai's got walls, so that's going to be a hard take. Portugal is still just kind of like chilling. I want to go settle over here, man, with the Galapagos. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All the sexiness, man. Oh, that would be nice. That would definitely be nice. Braga. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to hold on to it. Babylon does have walls up now in Babylon, so... Well, I guess he had walls in his city as well, so... Yeah, I suppose he never not had walls. What is Teddy currently warring? Because clearly Teddy's warring someone. Teddy's not warring anyone. Huh, surprised by that one, actually. Is Eleanor still at war? La Rochelle has no walls. She actually has still no walls. No. Doesn't look like she's at war with anyone. Combat strength here. Dude, 610 on Teddy. Oh my god. Dude, Teddy, you're a little strong. Dude, I have to restart my computer after this. I don't know why it's so slow. Maybe because Chrome's up. I don't know. I feel like certain maps just are a little slower than some of the other ones. All right, so India did get walls here. Questions whether or not they're going to be able to loyalty hold it. Now, Babylon does have some catapults, so, I mean, if there's going to be one thing that can rip up these walls, it will be that. Looks like Sweden might be able to get the free unit. The question is, would it be a chariot? No, it'd actually be a horseman at this point. Okay. Okay. Teddy looks like he wants to go settle right on top of her. Looks like the settle would be like right here. That would give him a better chance of holding Paris. He also could be trying to go over here, which would not be a good idea because that would just immediately flip. And she's actually going over there too. Let's be honest, he's probably going to end up settling. Like, he'll probably settle on the oil because the AI cheats and knows where all the resources are. But that being said, not a great location because there's no food, but yeah. How goes the Congo-Byzantium war? Not really a whole lot happening. I see the Great Bath over here. They're building the Hanging Gardens as well here. So Byzantium, I would have to imagine is pretty high in score then. Hammurabi and Basil are 1 and 2. Interesting, because Hammurabi is the only one that doesn't have a city, that lost a city. He does have the Etenmeki over here, and I imagine he must have a religion then as well. Yeah, he's winning by a lot. He doesn't have a religion. Huh, interesting. Well, he's got double everyone else's technology score. That makes sense. That makes sense. He's now making 53 science. Yeah. Now, in a 315 turn game, I don't imagine that science advantage is going to be that big because most civs are going to probably get to near the end. Like any of the winning civs are going to pretty much be at the end of the tech tree. So that number won't be as, there won't be as big of a gap, I feel, in a 315 turn game. Now in reverse knockout rounds, he's going to be a freaking force, dude. But I mean, no more than like Russia and stuff like that. So how many turns till the next one? 24 turns, which then will also start the World Congress as well. Congo still doesn't have walls. Yeah, he's going to need to work on that here. He's definitely going to need to work on that. Where's Teddy at, by the way? Teddy's pretty far back. Even Chandragupta with conquering a town is pretty far back right now. Interesting. Then no, Congo's in last. Okay, I was going to say, is Eleanor last? Looks like Eleanor is now fighting Sweden again. Dude, what is with the lag? I am not entirely sure. Yeah, it's really weird. I'm going to put a quick pause here, and I'm going to reload the game and see if that helps. So we'll be back, I guess, in 1 second. Exit to desktop. All right, yeah, give me 1 minute. All right, let's see if this changes anything at all. Yeah, it's a little smoother. Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot smoother now. Okay, so both Teddy and Sweden have now officially declared war once again on Eleanor. Dude, Eleanor is just getting targeted right now. What happened to Teddy's other settler? He still hasn't used him yet. He's actually got quite a bit of room here. Ironically enough, Babylon is kind of trapped. A lot of it's going to come down to whether or not Teddy puts a city here. If Teddy can put a city like right there, he can pretty much just cut off Babylon the rest of the way. Grabbing Paris would be very, very advantageous for Teddy. He needs to get on it though, like ASAP. And then if he could burn down Renee, or was it Rennes? I suck with French, but if he could burn that one down, that would be great. Now, unfortunately for him, it looks like Teddy doesn't have any units forward enough to actually make a difference here. Now, Sweden looks like she's going to grab Bordeaux. Oh, which ironically is the new capital. Oh, interesting. So it's not Paris. So what's funny about that is now Sweden actually has the domination, correct? Or does it have to be Paris? No, it looks like it switched back to Paris. So in a bit of a weird, strange of pace there, I'm pretty sure Sweden, based on the AI, was like, hey, we need to go conquer the capital. So they bum rushed Bordeaux. Unfortunately, then that moves the capital back to Paris, which then counts as the original capital, which means Sweden didn't even conquer the capital. Okay, that's kind of really bad. That's just like a double whammy there. It's the AI recognizing, like, trying to go for the original capital, or sorry, the new capital, and then like not even getting anything for it. I feel like that should have actually counted as the capital, though. Yeah, that should count on the domination victory, because that's kind of crap, man. That is definitely kind of crap. All right, Teddy is someday going to settle. I feel like. All right, so we got Anansi, we got knights against the Varu. And he still has men at arms, so I just don't see these Varu really doing a whole lot. Ironically enough, if there's one person that was going to be able to survive the Varu rush, it was probably going to be Babylon with his just crazy tech. Because, like, anyone else right now would just be getting overwhelmed, except for maybe Teddy, but that's only because Teddy has, like, 6 billion troops. I mean, come on, it's America. Like, yeah. 865, what the hell? Hammurabi, dude, with the 432. Chandragupta is actually getting a little weak right now. Basil's also not that particularly strong either, although Congo's a little weak, too. Congo did finally get down 4 cities. Sweden... Yes, Sweden ended up losing Bordeaux, which was not a surprise there. What really needed to happen is he needed to raise it. He's going to have to go and grab La Rochelle and stuff like that. I just don't know, man. Portugal, I mean, how's Portugal doing? That's domination. They are near the bottom. So their cities are not particularly adding a lot of score. They don't have any wonders, and I don't think they have a religion either. So it's kind of like a triple whammy right here. No, they do have a religion. They're just not doing much with their religion. Okay, so I assume Teddy has a religion. Let's see, Hammurabi, no religion. Yeah, Byzantium has a religion, not surprised. Kristina has a religion. Chandragupta has a religion. Teddy does not. He missed it. Portugal does. Eleanor missed it. And then, yeah, Congo can't have one, so... Playing against Congo is always great because it's like that one chance. I mean, you just are a little more likely to get a religion. All right, so Babylon ended up settling right on top of Ted. That was like near one of the spots we told Teddy to settle. And ironically, if Teddy would have taken that, whatever. It's on the Chocolate Hills, but it's just, there's no housing here. It has really terrible production. I'm wondering if, let's see, what's the combat? 928, man. Hammurabi's down to 202. He's actually working trying to take his town back, which he's a little unsuccessful, and he's lost all of his troops. Unless Teddy's friendly with him, I imagine, yeah, I would be shocked if Teddy doesn't go for Shamash here. Although there is something to say that Teddy might just bypass and go for Babylon. I don't know. Yeah, Teddy's definitely moving for war. The gears of war are, well, no, what's that phrase? The wheels of war are moving or something. Preslev is getting conquered by Byzantium. That one will fall. Congo needs to grab Modu over there, because he really needs all the towns he can take at this point. So I don't know if this is Babylon's game. Brazil is actually in first place. Not shocked by that. Not at all. Hammurabi actually dropped all the way to third place. Interesting. Kristina at second place also seems a little weird, because I don't see long-term her necessarily holding on. I mean, a lot of it's going to come down, I think, to Eleanor and Aquitaine. And we got a new era here. Because, I mean, Eleanor of Aquitaine could just go crazy here with dramatic ages. It just is going to depend on whether or not she can get golden ages. And I'm intrigued to see what's going to end up happening here with the dark ages. Okay, so, wow. Wow, he's got freaking Cav already, dude. So, Babylon and India both got dark ages. Teddy did not. France did. Interesting. So, Teddy and Sweden both got golden ages. Everyone else got a dark age. Interesting. Okay, so here's a really good picture of the new loyalty system. You have two free cities that are both right here, and you have enemy cities right here, and Congo's still holding on to their city. They don't have enough pressure from nearby citizens, and actually they would be losing if it wasn't for Mashka. I actually think that's good. I think that is like, that's where it needs to be. Renee is flipping right back, which is a little unfortunate. Yeah, that one's flipping back quick, but there's really nothing else to put pressure. Shamash is flipping to Babylon. I actually think that one's going to switch. Yeah, I think because of the Golden Age versus Dark Age, I think right now it says Babylon, but I think after a couple turns, I think that might end up flipping to America. This one flipping to Babylon probably makes sense because India doesn't really have a lot of population nearby. And then Portugal got a Dark Age Faro. And Faro's just not flipping to anything. Ooh, and they're flipping Coimbra. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind it. So it's like the free cities are strong enough to kind of hold out on their own, but then, you know, they could potentially flip back as well. So, yeah, I think that's a good balance. Anyways, for now, I hope you enjoyed the first episode. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, share your support. We'll be back tomorrow with more of the group stage 4. So, till then, bye, everyone.